This video was not made for kids, it's for older fans and adults, so fuck off and enjoy the video.
Disco Dancing Duncan. It was harvest time on the island of Sodor, and the little engines in the hills were very excited. There is going to be a music festival that's held at Lakeside, and the engines were busy preparing the fun and excitement. Duncan was the most excited of all.
Guess what, Skarloey? There's a music festival happening at Lakeside tomorrow. I'm so excited that my bullet could burst.
Don't get too excited, Duncan. Mr. Percival doesn't want you to rock and roll and derail like you always do.
It's not about me that rock and rolls, it's the music they'll be playing.
Alright, Duncan, just don't get too overly excited.
One morning, on the day of the music festival, the Vane controller arrived at the sheds to give the engines their jobs.
Good morning, my engines. I hope you all enjoy the music festival as much as I will this evening.
We sure will, sir. What jobs will you give us today?
Peter Sam, your job is to deliver food supplies for the refreshment lady, as she'll be getting lots of customers this evening.
Sounds good, sir. I love helping the refreshment lady.
Sir Handel, your job is to deliver the instruments and the speakers to the concert.
Where do you want me to pick up my delivery, sir?
They're ready and waiting for you to collect them from the wharf. And Skarloey, your job is to transport the musicians. They'll be waiting to be picked up at Croven's Gate.
Righto, sir.
I thought I was going to take the musicians to Lakeside. Why can't that be my job, sir?
Because, Duncan, your job is the most important of all. You will be delivering coal to fill up the hoppers at the stations. A railway can't run without coal, you know.
Duncan was very disappointed. He wished he could take the musicians to the music festival, but instead, the Vane controller had given him the job of delivering coal.
This is just typical. Why can't I do something exciting for the music festival instead of just pulling boring old coal trucks?
Don't worry, Duncan. I'm sure Mr. Percival will give you another exciting job next time.
But look, you don't understand. I was really looking forward to this event until Mr. Percival asked me to pull stupid coal trucks.
I'm sure there's something you can do for the music festival.
But Duncan didn't hear Lou. He just grumbled all the way to the coal mines to collect his trucks. By the time he arrived, Rusty was there waiting.
Here are your coal trucks for your delivery, Duncan. I'm very sorry you didn't get chosen to take the musicians.
I know, Rusty, I know. You don't have to remind me about it.
Cheerio then, Duncan. Oh dear.
Duncan passed along the line with the coal trucks, but he was still grumbling about not taking the musicians. First, he came to a junction where he saw Peter Sam approaching.
Hello, Duncan. What's with the grumpy mood?
Don't talk to me, Peter Sam. Can't you see I'm busy delivering these filthy coal trucks?
Instead of magnificent musicians? Oh, don't fret, Duncan. I'm sure Mr. Percival didn't mean any harm. Besides, delivering coal is a very important part of the railway. What do you think would happen if we ran out of coal ourselves and couldn't move a single wheel? What would you do then?
Duncan knew that Peter Sam was right, and so he continued his way delivering the coal. As he was passing through Croghan's Gate, he saw Skarloey waiting on the platform.
Hello again, Duncan. I see you're delivering more coal. Now that's a job you can't say no to.
It's not fair, Skarloey. You engines get a lot of exciting jobs, but me, all I get are jobs that are less interesting and boring.
I'm sure you had some exciting jobs in the past. Do you remember when you delivered that elephant statue? Or took the brass bell to the town square?
Well, I do remember making these deliveries, but personally, I think transporting musicians is more exciting than elephant statues or brass bells. Speaking of which, where are the musicians anyway?
They should be arriving any minute now.
I'm here, Skarloey. I've got the musicians on board.
Ah, thank you, Rebecca. That's very obliging of you.
What's wrong with Duncan? Why isn't he happy about the music festival?
He's just grumpy because Mr. Percival assigned him to deliver coal trucks instead of the musicians.
I don't have time for this, Skarloey.
That Duncan really needs to control his temper.
Duncan continued grumbling as he carried on delivering the coal for the rest of his journey. By the time he was finished, he went to the transfer yards to ask the thing controller if he had more jobs to do for the music festival.
Ah, thank you for delivering these coal trucks, Duncan.
Whatever, sir. I was going to ask if you have any jobs for me to do for the music festival.
I'm sorry, Duncan, but everyone's on full stretch. I don't have any jobs for you left at the moment.
Before Duncan was about to complain to the thing controller, Luke came rushing into view.
Sir Handel needs help with the instruments. He's stuck on a hill and can't move. Oh dear, Luke. How is Sir Handel going to deliver the instruments to the music festival?
Maybe I can help Sir Handel with his delivery. I could be his back engine, sir. After all, 2 engines are better than 1.
Perhaps Duncan, but you better go and help Sir Handel straight away. Good luck, Duncan. Sir Handel needs your help urgently.
Meanwhile, Sir Handel was struggling to go up a hill, but the instruments in his bands got just too heavy for him.
Come on, Mr. Handel. You can't do this.
Are you alright, Sir Handel?
Oh, Duncan, thank goodness you're here. I need help going up this hill, but the instruments are too heavy for me. Can you please be my back engine and push me up?
Alright then, Sir Handel. Let's get you to the music festival.
With all of his might, Duncan pushed Sir Handel and his instruments up the hill. Wheel turn by wheel turn, Duncan didn't give up. As soon as they reached the top, Sir Handel was very grateful.
Thank you, Duncan. I'd better be on my way. I'll see you at the music festival.
But then, there was trouble.
Huh? What's happening? Where am I going backwards down the hill? Oh no! Help! Oh! Sorry, but I'm ballast. I'm stuck. I'll never be able to go to the music festival now.
At Lakeside, Sir Handel had just arrived with the instruments, and the other engines were also waiting for the entertainment to begin.
I can't wait for the music festival, Mac. Me neither, Mighty. It's a shame we didn't get chosen to take the musicians.
That's because you two keep arguing about which direction to take.
But Sir Handel, you don't have to remind us about our arguments. Yeah, why can't you get that out of your funnel?
Where's Duncan? Wasn't he supposed to join us for the festival tonight?
He did help me up the hill, So we'll go back there and check if something happened.
Right you are, Sir Handel. Let's go and find Duncan.
Duncan was still derailed and waiting impatiently for someone to come to his rescue when the other engines showed up.
Skarloey, is that you?
There you are, Duncan. How did you get into this mess?
After I helped Sir Handel up the hill, I suddenly slipped and rolled backwards down the hill and crashed. Now I'm going to miss the music festival.
Don't worry, Duncan. I think I know how we can help with that.
Wait here, we'll be back soon.
The engines came to a junction where they would talk about their plan to help Duncan if he had missed the concert.
If Duncan is going to miss the concert, then perhaps we should try to bring the concert to Duncan to help cheer him up.
What? But how are we going to bring everything from Lakeside to where Duncan is stuck?
I mean, we can find some materials that'll make the perfect instruments. We just have to improvise and find the things we need, like pipes, oil drums, and a variety of other things you'd find at the wharf.
Good idea, Peter Sam. We'll go there and ask Colin if he has any of those things.
When Skarloey, Sir Handel and Peter Sam arrived at the wharf, Colin the crane was surprised to see them.
Hello, you three. Why aren't you at the music festival?
Duncan is stuck off the line, Colin.
So we're going to make our own concert to help cheer him up.
Do you have any materials that'll make good instruments?
I sure do, lads. This wharf has loads of things you can use to make instruments.
Thank you very much, Colin.
Once Colin had loaded all the materials that were needed, the engines were ready to go.
Thank you, Colin. Now let's go and bring our concert to Duncan.
As the engines made their way to Duncan, the sun was going down, and they knew they were going to miss the concert. But they weren't thinking about the concert. They were thinking about Duncan.
Hello, you three. Where are you delivering this lot?
It's a surprise, Elizabeth.
Ooh, I like surprises. I hope this one will be a good one.
It will be, Elizabeth. Why don't you tag along with us?
Sounds like fun. I'll follow you from behind on my country road.
That evening, Duncan waited for the engines to return, but he was sad that he had missed the concert completely.
I wish I didn't get into this predicament. The engines have likely gone back to the concert and left me behind. Well?
We're back, Duncan, and we've got a surprise for you.
You have? But why did you bring all these things?
You'll see. Hit it, guys!
Wow, that's amazing! I love how you make your own concert for me when I'm not at Lakeside.
Thank you, Duncan. I knew we'd cheer you up.
You know, I think I'll enjoy this concert as much as the actual one. Thank you for making me feel better, and I'm sorry for complaining about delivering coal trucks. I guess Mr. Percival was right.
We're glad you've enjoyed your surprise, Duncan.
Come on, Duncan. Let's get you back on the rails.
Once Duncan was put back on the tracks, the engines made their way home with their instruments while making music. Even though he had missed the actual concert, Duncan was happy to be with his friends for the rest of the evening.